Alright, this video is for the big time video vigilante Brian Bates in Oklahoma City. I lived in Oklahoma City for 13 years. I've watched your videos on the news, I've watched them on YouTube, and this video goes out to you, Brian. No one likes what goes on, whether it's in Oklahoma City or any other city across the nation. But prostitution's been around for thousands of years. It was around in biblical times, and it's not going to go away. Where are your kids? Where is your family? You're out there videotaping hookers all day long. You're all involved in this big hooker extravaganza that you got going on. What about your kids? How are they going to grow up? Watching dad filming hookers all the time. Do you have a daughter? Do you have a son? I don't know you. Is your daughter going to grow up and rebel against you because you're gone all the time, or because it's embarrassing to her and she be a prostitute? All you're doing is contributing to the cause, buddy. You're just contributing. People watch these videos on YouTube and on John TV and everything else for entertainment. Do you not get that? They don't look at this and say, oh, this is going to change the world. I'm never going to go see a hooker again. You know? I mean, what kind of idiot are you fucktard? I mean, get a life. If you want to do something, why don't you focus on the kids out there in Oklahoma City? And maybe if you change the kids' perspective, maybe then you can change the world. Because what are they doing all day long when they're at home, out of school? They're watching television. What do they see on television? Sex, drugs, drinking. I grew up watching it. You grew up watching it. And that's what we know. Do you think it's going to change? Do you think all these adults out here are going to change because you're making these videos? No, it's not doing any good, dude. I mean, seriously. Do you really think you're making a difference? Because you're not. You're not doing anything. You know, you got people leaving comments on these videos saying, ha ha ha, that was so funny. Is it funny? No, not really. It's not. And I understand why you do what you do, but why don't you focus your energy and your efforts on something that is going to make a difference instead of out there filming all these people and getting them arrested? Because, I mean, what? So you stop 100 people in your lifetime? They get caught? 200? 1,000? How many more thousands and millions of men and women out there are gonna participate in this act? It's not going to go away. So put your video camera up. Why don't you go get a degree if you don't already have one and start teaching kids in school about what's wrong and what's right. And maybe when the kids grow up, they can change the world. And let the adults sort themselves out. Because it's obvious by the way we live our lives, we're not going to change. All we care about is fancy cars, keeping up with the Joneses, and money. And if we can't get all that, we resort to drinking, drugs, sex, womanizing, cheating. It's just out there. So why don't we all focus our energy on our kids, like I keep saying, and make sure that they grow up knowing that we were screw-ups. We were screw-ups because our parents were screw-ups, and so on and so forth. Yet we just let them watch us, learn from us, and keep on going like nothing matters. So Brian, put your camera up, get a fucking life, and do some good for a change.